All right.
Just gonna make sure you're done.
Okay, awesome. Sure. Yeah, man. So, again, Gcina Madonsela. I'm the founder and owner of Small Business Runway. We are a full-service business development agency. It simply means we basically take our entrepreneurs from the time in an idea, I want to start a business, to the journey of you registering your business, getting your websites done, fixing your marketing, doing your company profiles, putting yourself on social media or out there for people to buy your products and services. It's a full-service business development agency. And the business, my gala, just from my own struggles, I literally was like, back in 2013, 2014, I was like, you know what, I want to start a business and I'm going to do a brand activation company. And all of a sudden, okay, so, registering a business was easy enough. Tina business right? So you go to CIPC, you register your business, you think, okay, on the next day, you'll be making money, or at least, 2 weeks, something should be happening, and things were just not happening. I had to go and find somebody who's going to, some kind of a logo, and so I parted with like $500. And then I went on to try and find somebody who's going to help me with my website. And then the website was like, okay, 4.5. I think it was 4.5, 5,000 at the time. And then I was like, okay, so now I've got a website, I'm online. Now I need to start looking for business. I need a company profile. And then I go to somebody who's going to help me put together like a company profile. Hey, manage business, let me see, take chances, let me go see if I can try and get some funding. Oh my gosh, nightmare. So on and on it went. I went to a business consultant, ETG for a business plan, 10,000. And then and then I was like, okay, but I need to get somebody to mentor me in this business thing. I need someone, okay, events. And then you get to meet people. And all of this was so exhausting because I knew one. And I'm trying to build my business. I've got this idea. I used to work for another brand activation company. And I just thought things will move as soon as I started. But it wasn't happening. And I was like, there's got to be some way where, as young people, especially black people, we can go and we can just get all the services that we need for half or even like a minimum cost. It doesn't have to cost us 20,000 to see, get my company profile, get my web, get everything. And so that's exactly how my business was birthed. I was solving a problem that I had myself. But no, there has to be that one place, guys. Until this day, I'm as any business development agency. If there is, please show me one because I'd be interested to know who my competitor is at this point. Even our CEDA and your government departments, your NYDA, they put you through programs. At the end, there's funding or they give you some equipment, business needs equipment, etc., etc. But I still haven't seen that one place where we can just gather as young black people and just get help, the real help that we need, especially Mosatali business. So that's basically what my brand does. That's all I'm about. I also happen there to work at LXFM. So I broadcast on a mid-morning slot called The Real Deal. It's between 9 a.m. and 12 p.m. So if you want to listen to me, 89.1 weekdays. So that's just basically what I do. LXFM is literally just my passion project. It's something, Nami, when I was growing up, I was like, yes, I want to be famous. And I'm quite loud, and as you can see, I'm a stature woman. And so when I walk into a room there, with my tallness, I was like, hi, this is what I'm doing. So really, LXFM is that thing that I wake up to because I'm just like, yes, today I get to speak to people. I get to do what I love, which is talking. But today, when Usanele said, okay, come through, sure, I think for me, I commend you, and I wanna give you your flowers before caution. This is amazing. This is amazing. Look at the caliber of people in this room. Your first speaker, I am blown away. I'm blown away. And the first event, when I'm thinking thinking you're doing this thing, Jay. It's amazing. It's amazing. The attention to detail is beautiful. And so, like, when I got the invite, Nami, I felt like, but I had said funny enough, I'd said in the beginning of the year, and I even wrote it in my journal, that this year I'm going to be a speaker. I wrote it down, and I didn't even know, and I actually started, no, it was last year, December, and I actually started promoting it on my page. I'm like, hey, book me for speaking. But anyway. But here we are, I'm honored by this opportunity. Mina today is really just all about just sharing the space with you. You're going to get a few tips because yes, in this journey of mine of building a small business Runway, I interacted with a lot of entrepreneurs, I interacted with a lot of small business owners, and so I've become somewhat like a teacher. Because interact as a helping you do this. Oh, this is not working. How? Check this. Oh, you want this? I said this. So I've become somewhat of a teacher. So I'm just gonna leave you maybe with, as a teacher, just 5 things that I think any person, in business needs to know. And it's not your ordinary tips or get your systems and processes in order, fix your operations, cut down your expenditure. I'm not that kind of coach. I call myself an impact entrepreneur because I really believe our businesses are built by people. Yes. Businesses are built by you, by me, and we are people. We've got our things, we've got so many things going on. So what's important for us to know, must build our business, are these 5 tips as people. All right. I like 5. I think in my last thing as well, I also said 5. I don't know why. Should think I've done 5. All right. So basically, the first thing is that e-business is all about solving a problem. Yeah. It doesn't matter what you do. Yeah. It doesn't matter what kind of business, whether a physical product or you have a service. It's all about solving problems. We need to be very wary as young people when we see somebody doing something and we think, oh my gosh, she's got such a beautiful brand, your makeup, like we saw this morning. She had beautiful. I was just thought, wow, woman, and I heard Unama Salon difference. What's this? She's a head. What is it? A makeup. Unama Salon. Okay. It's very easy to look at her and be like, maybe not my salon. You know what I mean? Yeah. Salon is booming. Wow, she looks beautiful. Maybe she drives a nice car. Oh my gosh, if I can also do salon, I'll also have a nice, beautiful car and dress well. But it doesn't exist. These photocopy businesses, we need to move away from it completely. He sells shoes, therefore I can sell shoes. Whatever the case may be, is doing a high tea. Surely now I can put it together. You need to solve a problem. And solve our problems is simply by looking around you. It's not something far away from you. It's not something, wherever you go in your travels, in your work, at home, with your children, the conversations you have, there are problems to be solved. We need to, as entrepreneurs, be constantly looking for problems to solve. That's number 1. Number 2, very important, and I'm going to echo it. I've already written it down, but Utuli also mentioned this as well. What's your why? When you build a business, it's all about your intention. It doesn't matter what you put on paper for people to see, whether you're putting together these amazing proposals. It's all about your intention. It's the reason why people will buy your t-shirt and wear it and tell other people about it. It is the reason why somebody will be like, actually, I want to Gcina to help me. Because there's something in her story, in her why, that I can identify with. That's what it's about. And you need to, people will feel good, because it's all about, like I'm saying, your why is then your story. That story, whatever story it is, doesn't matter how messy it is, doesn't matter how, crazy it is, it doesn't matter how boring you think it might be. your why you are doing your business, that's what's going to help you to sell those t-shirts. Take an example for t-shirts, but it goes with anything that you try to do in business. Number 3, you need to show up. You need to show up in your business. You need to show up for your customers. You need to show up for people, even in your social media. You need to show up for everybody that interacts in your business. You need to show up. You show up for yourself. It's all about showing up. And abantu that have built really, really successful businesses, you must listen to their stories, multiple chance. It's called as name on YouTube. Some of them, you watch them on TV, but they're all about showing up. They show up. There's nothing special about Oprah, guys. There's absolutely nothing special about Theo. I speak about him a lot because that's, much. Anyway, but there's nothing special about them. Most people that build amazing businesses, they're average people. They're not people that got full marks in high school, or people that got, scholarships, or whatever their blazes. It's ordinary people. It's me. It's you. That build up these businesses. It's all about showing up. Show up and do the work. I can't emphasize this enough. And I talk to my kids as well. I've got a 12-year-old and a 6-year-old. And, they're just like, but Mom, we have this conversation almost on a weekly. Because now they're like, yeah, Mom, but you're the business bae. And I'm just like, guys, it's just me. Like, there's nothing special about me. And then they ask me, how come you get to hang out no minister? Well, it's just me. I just showed up for my business. I showed up with my why, I showed up with my story, I solved a problem. That's what I'm doing. And then the 4th one is build a brand. Build a brand, not a following. We get very confused nowadays with social media. We see influencers, they've got 100,000 followers or 80,000 followers. We think, I don't know if I can do that. No. Build your brand based on your personality, based on your likes. Build a business for you. Authentic. And we need to know, especially us as women, who to wear enough. I struggled for a long time with just walking into a room, and I just feel they don't necessarily welcome me, or somewhere somehow I'm overbearing because I'm loud. But I've learned over the years that I'm enough. Like I can just show up and be me the way that I show up. I mean, Utuli came here and she was such a lady. She was so eloquent. And I was just like, oh my God, am I even gonna make it? I was like, this is me. This is how I talk. This is what I do. This is me. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. We can be different. That's the spice of life. We're not the same. So as you are enough. You don't have to be as loud as Gcina. You don't have to be as tall as Gcina. However you are enough.
Wow, powerful.
And then the last thing I'm going to share with you, I don't want to be long because I want to learn. And also I speak every single day on radio. I want to listen and absorb and just get to, I'm a student at this life thing. Number 5, thou shalt not escape. Okay, I need to start again. I had some utterances, and this is very important. I need to make a landing now. Thou shalt not escape the spirit of reciprocity. Again. Thou shalt not escape the spirit of reciprocity. This simply means what you give, you will get back. You will reap what you sow. Whatever you put in to your business, whatever you put in to your customers, whatever you put in, you will get it back. You cannot escape this law. It's a universal law. Thou shalt, because I feel like it needs to be preached a little bit. Because we want to walk around pretending like, oh no, I can just be nice to some of my customers. And then treat some customers that I think are not worthy of my time and money. Because they're not paying you top dollar or top rand. You don't wanna treat, then all of a sudden it's Nazi, then you don't wanna answer your phone, then you will not, whatever you put out, you will get it back in business. In life and shit. But more importantly in business. Because you cannot walk around as a young woman or as a woman, young or not even, and think ukuthi uzoplant ama seeds amabi. And then you reap positivity, and then you reap growth, and then you reap opportunity, and then you reap what's this? What's this? Expansion, scaling. We need to be honest. We need to have these conversations even more. We need to teach each other these things. You get it. It's as simple as that. Thou shalt not escape the spirit of, and I say it's a spirit because that's what it is. We are all energies. If you are off today, just say, can we pick this conversation up tomorrow? Rather say that to clients, rather say that to whoever it is that you're trying to do business with. Don't mistreat people or, measure people up and say, nah. And then you're nice to people that pay you top dollar. Because tomorrow, those people that you treated, Gabi, are the same people that are giving you reviews, are the same people that are referring your business or not referring it, are the same people that are giving testimonials about you, are the same people that are sharing word of mouth about your business or about you as a business owner. And mind, it's even worse because now there's social media. It's very easy to tweet, oh my goodness. Have you seen her? She's so nasty today. Or she's so nasty. And then it spreads and then it's viral. And then you don't get more customers because we're next to that 1 or 2 or 3 people that you think they're not worth of my time. So ladies, this is what I have to share. I'll go through them quickly just for recap purposes. Number 1, solve a problem. Number 2, what's your why? Number 3, show up. Number 4, build a brand. I love this. Number 5, thou shalt not escape the spirit of reciprocity. That's what I have to share with you today. And thank you so much. And I think I'm looking forward to just also networking with the ladies. I can be a little bit off now. Let me just declare, when you're about to speak, you're nervous. You're trying to make sure with everything that you say, I'm praying. So I spent a lot of time in the morning, just the Lord, just being like, God, whatever it is that I have to deliver, just use me. Let me work the way from So if you think I was off this morning, it was just because of that meditation time, prayer. Everything is spiritual. I'm a spiritual person. So now I'm looking forward to networking. I'm speaking.